And now, here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win up to $10,000. And if any of them say the secret word, the duck will come down and pay him an extra $100. This is the word right here. Okay, Duck. See you in the cornfield. Roger, who's first?
Carol Webster and Dan Quigley are standing by to talk to you, Groucho. So, folks, you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word, and you each get an extra $50. It's a common word, something you see every day. Daniel Webster and Dan Quigley, huh? Daniel is your name?
No, not Daniel. Carol.
Oh, Carol. Oh. Would you mind giving us some idea of your age, Carol? Just let your conscience be your guide.
I'm 26, Groucho.
26, and we don't look it. You look like around
Thank
20.
you.
Now, where are you from, Carol?
Well, I was born in Worcester, Massachusetts, and then we moved to Cape Elizabeth, Maine when I was a baby, and when I was 17, we moved to Hartford, Connecticut. And I liked Hartford.
You liked Hartford?
Yes,
Why?
I did, very
Isn't
much.
it Hartford to get out of, Connecticut?
No, well, I loved Hartford as a matter of
Why?
fact.
Do you carry a lot of insurance?
No, I lived at a boys' school there.
What's that?
I lived at a boys' prep school there.
You lived at a boys' school? How old were you?
I was 17.
Oh,
It
brother.
was very nice. I was just young enough to date the students and just old enough to go out with the teachers.
Oh. Well, why did you... Who made this decision, your father?
Yes, he did. Well, he was a friend of the headmaster, so...
Oh, he was a
let
friend
us-
of yours, too, I think.
It was a paradise for a young girl.
Oh, I should say. Paradise even for an old girl. You're Dan Quigley?
That's right, Groucho.
Where are you from, Dan?
Wilton, North Dakota, 24 miles north of Bismarck, North Dakota, which is the state capital.
No. Now, what could you tell us about North Dakota that might attract the tourist trade?
Well, for the Chamber of Commerce's standpoint, it gets down to 52 below. I've seen it in the wintertime.
Gets down to 52 below zero?
Right.
Well, that certainly ought to attract the tourist trade.
Well, it's a
Attract them all the way down to Miami, Florida.
It's a fine winter sport. And in the fall, it's fine hunting, the best in the United States.
Uh-huh. What do you hunt in the fall? Each other?
Pheasants.
Pheasants?
Yes.
Any poets there, or just pheasants?
Just pheasants.
Are you married then?
Yes, I am married.
Oh. Where'd you meet your wife?
Met her in a restaurant, and I was a customer there.
Well, I'd say you were a customer in every restaurant.
Well, it goes to say that a fat man always proves that he eats well.
You're a pretty big lad, Dan. How much do you weigh? Just tell us in round tons.
Round tons, 320 pounds.
You only weigh 320. Have you thought of becoming a jockey? No, you know, and they do have these elephant races in India.
I was thinking of perching horses, probably.
Oh. Well, enough about your weight. I imagine you must be pretty sick of that subject, aren't you, Dan?
No, I don't think so, Groucho. It's very...
What sort of work do you do?
I'm in the restaurant business.
Well, the fat's in the fire again. What's the name of your Ptomaine Emporium?
The Totaway Burger, 11,500 West Pico.
What's the name of it?
Totaway Burger.
Would you spell it?
Totee-A-W-A-Y.
What does that mean? Is that French, Totaway?
No, it's not French. It means that if you wish to purchase something, you can come up, order it, and tote it away in a basket.
Oh. Are you the owner of this Totaway Burger?
No, it belongs to a corporation.
Oh. Well, I think I ate in one of your places. I had one of those hamburgers, and they toted me away. I went there again after that and just ate the basket and threw the hamburger. How long have you been in California, Carol?
Oh, just about 6 months.
Why did you come out here?
Well, when I lived back in Connecticut, I used to listen to Art Linkletter's house party every afternoon on the radio.
Wait a minute.
Funny! Thank you.
Give it a hand. I'll see you in the cornfield, huh? That's the way a duck should look. You say you came out here from Connecticut. Why did you come out, Carol?
Oh, well, as I was saying, I used to listen to Art Linkletter's house party every
Who?
afternoon. Art Linkletter?
Art Linkletter?
Yes.
Never heard of him. Is he the missing Linkletter?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I've heard it.
But anyhow, I used to listen to his program, and he always told about the wonderful climate in California.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Well, let's
Groucho.
forget the whole thing. Now, what does your husband do for a living?
Well, he's a commercial service specialist at General Electric in North Hollywood.
Well, that sounds like a very imposing job. What does he do there specifically?
I don't know. Neither does he. He hasn't been at it very long.
Well, have you ever asked him what he does?
Yes, and he just looks kind of vague, and off in the clouds. He's looking for his job description, though. That ought to help him out, though.
He's looking for somebody to describe what
Well,
he does?
yes, they have a little piece of paper that describes his job, but he lost it.
Well, he doesn't know where he lost it?
No.
Well, you tell him he better find out in a hurry.
Yeah.
GE's liable to trade him off to Westinghouse for a couple of waffle irons. Carol, now you've heard Dan and me talking about food a while ago. How about you? Are you a good cook?
I'm a terrible cook.
Oh.
I specialized in, tuna fish casseroles, opening cans, dehydrated roasts, and burnt meatballs.
Now I understand why he doesn't know what kind of a job he has. He's slowly being poisoned. How about other housewifely duties? Can you sew?
No, I'm a terrible sewer, too. Well, I tried it once, though.
What happened?
Well, my husband was lame for a week from the sock that I darned for him, so now I just throw them away.
Why don't you throw your husband away and keep the sock? Actually, he sounds like a wonderful fellow. He must have the patience of Job, and the wisdom of Solomon, and the backbone of a jellyfish. Carol, I think he's pretty lucky to have a girl as nice as you.
Thank
Pretty
you.
and with a good sense of humor. It isn't every woman who would tolerate a husband who works for General Electric and who hasn't the faintest idea what he's doing. Well, it's been fun talking to you two, and I'd like to continue, but it's time to play You Bet Your Life, and we want to see you win some money. 20 categories, and from this, you selected plants, animals, and birds. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you miss 2 in a row, you're through. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Here we go. What is the state flower of Kansas?
Sunflower. Oh, excuse me. The sunflower.
Sunflower is right.
1 right, 3 more to go, and you'll have $1,000.
What is the distinguishing characteristic of a herbivorous animal?
It eats vegetables.
That's true.
You're halfway to $1,000 now.
What flower is the symbol of Mother's Day?
Carnation.
Carnation is right.
3 right, 1 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
What kind of a mosquito carries malaria?
Anopheles.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
We can't cheat them out of anything.
4 in a row, you now have
They're just too smart, that's
$1,000.
all.
Good.
Anopheles, huh?
Yes.
I thought that was where the Navy was. There it is. Did you know it was Anopheles?
I knew it began with an A.
That'll give you an idea if we do, huh? And you, did you know it?
Yes.
You did, huh? Well, you're smarter than we are. Well, now you've won $1,000. Now you can keep it and quit, or you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a crack at $10,000. So go over there and sit on his lap, and thanks for being on the show, and think about it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Groucho, Miss Stasia Lamont and Mr. Tom West are waiting to talk to you. So, folks, you can please and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word, and you each get an extra $50. It's a common word, something you always have around with you. Stasia Lamont and Tom West, eh? Stasia, where are you from?
I'm from Vilna, Poland. Poland, Vilna, which one, Groucho?
You're Polish and your name is Lamont? How do you explain that?
Well, my Polish name is Lewinovna.
Oh.
Now you see why I changed it?
Well, that's a rather poetical name, I think. Levinova, is that it?
Lewinovna.
Oh, well, why did you pick Lamont when there are so many other names available? Marx, for example. That's the name I picked. My name used to be Lamont. Well, in any case, you're a very charming and attractive girl.
Thank you.
And are you married?
No, I'm
Well,
not.
thank you. Have you got a steady boyfriend?
No, I don't have it either.
Well, do you have an unsteady boyfriend?
No, I'm still shopping.
You're still shopping, huh?
Yes.
Well, you won't have any trouble correcting that deficiency, I don't believe. How long have you been in this country?
A few years.
Perhaps you aren't used to American boys. What do you think of them? Do you have any opinions about American boys?
Yes, a lot of them are fresh.
You say they're fresh?
Very fresh.
What do you want? Do you want a stale boy? You wouldn't go to the market and buy a head of cabbage that wasn't fresh, would you?
No, that's not what I mean.
Now, in what way do you say that American boys are fresh, or fresher than the Polish boys?
Well, I went a few times on a date, and they take you in a car, they get fresh to you, they start kissing you. And I get mad, I pull off my shoes and knock all the windows in the car with the high heels.
You knock the windows out of the car with your shoes?
With the high heel shoes.
Oh, what were you wearing, horseshoes? Now, what did you do after you smashed the windows? Did you just stay there, and wasn't it kind of chilly in this open car, which was now a convertible?
No, the guys get scared to death. They take me back home.
Well, I admire you for what you did, Stacia. You just keep smashing these windows. In this way, you'll not only keep your good name, but you'll also bankrupt every insurance company in America. Have you had any other shattering experiences with American men?
Oh, I have lots of them. Just...
Give us another example of mayhem.
Well, it happened right here in Hollywood.
In Hollywood, you mean? There was a man that was fresh?
On Sunset Boulevard, yes.
This is incredible. Did you report this to Mayor Polson?
I didn't have to.
You mean you took his shoe off again?
No, it just so happened he was driving the car. He looks very much, well...
What was going on here?
Well, he was hanging his head out a window and started whistling after me. And the car was in front of him. He didn't see it. And
That wasn't me, huh?
Well, you look like you. I don't say it was you.
Wasn't. What happened? He whistled at you?
Well, he hang his head out a window, started whistling and holler, and he smashed into the car in front of him.
Stacia, you know, you have a good chance of wiping out the entire automobile industry. Now, how do you know this fellow who's had his head hanging out the window was fresh? He might have been sick to his stomach. Just because he whistled doesn't mean a thing, you know. Now, does it?
Oh, yes, it does. Only wolves whistle. The wolves.
The wolves whistle? It's not true. A whistle can mean anything. I whistled at a dog this morning. And you know what he did? He climbed into my car and smashed every window I had. Now, who are you? Have you been standing here all this time?
Waiting for a bus.
Oh. Don't you feel rather insignificant standing there alongside of... Are you married?
Yes, as a matter of fact,
Oh,
I
you
am.
are.
But I still feel
Who are you? Are you the secret word duck? Who are you?
No, my name is Tom West, Groucho.
Tom West, huh? That's what Horace Greeley said, wasn't it? Tom West, young man. Tom West.
I believe so.
Didn't he say that?
Something like that.
Yeah. Now, where are you from, Tom?
Well, originally, Groucho, I'm from Chicago.
Oh, I guess most everyone is, huh? And?
Well, we came
How
out
long
here-
ago were you born in Chicago?
26 years. Groucho.
You're 26 years old, huh?
No, I was born 26 years ago.
Well, that makes you around 40, doesn't it? You see, on account of the difference in the time.
Yes, well, I came
You see, there's 2 hours difference. They go by mountain time. They used to go by central time, but they got weary of it. Now, did you go to school in Chicago or any place else?
It's a rather leading question. Yes, no, I didn't go to school in Chicago. I came out here when I was just a year old, and
By yourself?
no, I came with my folks. I wanted to be close to my mother.
Oh.
And so we got out here in about 31, 32, and so I started school out here when I was 6.
Well, what was your main interest in school? Did you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or an Indian chief?
No, Groucho, my interest ran in 3 veins mostly. That was football, track, and women. Or girls, that is.
Well, there was certainly 3 active sports, all right. Tom, what sort of work do you do?
I go to school, Groucho, at L.A. State College.
You go to school and you're 26 years old?
Yes. It's inevitable.
You must be pretty high in your class by this time. Huh? You could be the teacher. What
I'm
are you
older
studying? Oh, you're older than the teacher?
Most of them, yeah.
What are you studying at college?
Dramatics, Groucho.
Oh, you want to be a ham?
Yes. Or an actor.
Well, Stasia, let's find out some more about you. So far, all we know is that you're trying to exterminate the male population of America. What have you been doing since you came to this country, in addition to creating a boom down at the glassworks?
Well, when I first come to New York, I work in a candy factory.
Oh?
Making candy.
What kind of candy?
Chocolate candy, and all kinds of candy.
Taffy?
No,
Gumdrop?
waffles.
Waffles is candy?
Waffles covered, chocolate covered waffles.
Why did you quit this sticky job?
Because I got too sick, eating too much candy.
Well, you ate these waffles all day?
All the time,
Well,
yeah.
what kind of a job did you get after that?
Then I went to the...
The same factory?
No, there was a meat factory.
A meat factory. They manufactured meat here?
In New York.
Oh. Well, after you got thrown out of the sausage factory, what did you do?
I was not thrown out of there.
You mean you...
I quit, and then I
Why
went...
did you quit?
It was too hard.
Somebody try to kiss you in the smokehouse?
Oh, I met a couple of fresh ones there, too.
What kind of a job did you get after you left this?
Well, I went to the modeling school. I done a lot of fashion shows and wholesale and a lot of photography and advertisements.
Mm-hmm. Did you model bikini bathing suits?
No, not these.
Why not?
Well, it's not too much of them.
Stacia, I want to congratulate you. Apparently you're a girl with very high standards, and I admire you for sticking to them. If I don't say something like that, I'm liable to get whacked over the head with one of her shoes. Well, you're a charming and attractive couple, and I'd like to go on talking to you two, but the time has come to play You Bet Your Life, so let's see how you can do in the quiz. You know you're partners now, and we want one answer between you on everything, huh? And from we have 20 categories, and you've chosen one of these, is that right?
Yes, sir, we have.
You selected a movie quiz. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Now, here are the stars. You tell me what picture it was. Clark Gable, Ava Gardner, and Grace Kelly.
Magambo.
No, all right, it's Magambo, but on the next question, you ask her first. See?
You have 1 right, 3 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
All right, now, who plays the title role in the movie version of King Richard III?
We believe it's Laurence Olivier.
Yeah, you don't have to go any further. You're absolutely right.
2 right, 2 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
Okay, one of the great movies of all time was The Wizard of Oz. What comedian played the Cowardly Lion?
It was Bert Lahr, Groucho.
Bert Lahr is correct.
You have 3 right now. Get the next one right, and you'll have your $1,000.
Who is the Danish actor who created the role of Dr. Christian? It was Gene Herschel.
Herschel, yes.
Now you have 1 wrong. If you get the next one wrong, you're out of the game.
One of the great movies of all time was The Wizard. Oh, we had that. Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days has been made into a picture. Who produced it?
Michael Todd.
That's right. Mike Todd is right.
1 right again.
Now, what studio's trademark is a snow-capped mountain with a semicircle of stars over it?
It's Paramount.
Paramount.
2 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
All right, Hunts Hall. Leo Gorcey, Billy Hallopp, and Bobby Jordan made a series of pictures. What was this group of boys called?
The Dead End Kids.
The Dead End Kids is right. All right, who played the feminine lead in Trapeze?
Gina Lola Bridget.
Gina Lola Brigida is right. So you've now...
On the roll. You now have $1,000.
You won $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You might even get a crack at $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it. And thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Groucho, in just a minute, we'll find out if any of our contestants are going to go for the big money tonight.
Splendid, splendid. George, we're ready to see who wants to get a crack at all the big money. Will you bring out the first couple?
All right, Carol Webster and Dan Quigley, would you come back out here, please?
I'm glad to see you back again.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
If you decide to try for the big money and fail, you wind up with a grand total of $500 between you. Now, what are you going to do?
We're going to go. Okay.
If any number besides the one you pick comes up, this question is worth $2,000. If the number you pick comes up, the question is worth $10,000. Now, what number do you want?
7.
Give it a twist. Well, your number was 7, and it came on 10. So this question is worth $2,000. You ready? Mm-hmm. Socrates is one of the greatest philosophers in history. But his wife was so bad-tempered, her name has become proverbial for a nagging spouse. For $2,000, what was the name of the wife of Socrates? All right, what's the answer you've decided upon?
It's not Portia.
No, it's Xantippe. And it's
Oh,
spelled
gee.
Xantippe. And why it's pronounced Xantippe, I'll never know. I'm sorry you missed it, but you wound up with $500. That isn't too bad. Congratulations for being with us. Sorry you didn't win more.
Thanks a lot.
Stacia Lamont and Tom West, would you come out, please?
Why, Stacy, it's a pleasure to see you again. Huh?
Good.
You won $1,000. Now you have a chance to win a lot more, maybe even 10,000. Or you can stop here and keep your 1,000. If you decide to try for the big money and fail, you wind up with a total of $500. Now, what are you going to do? Obviously, you're going to go ahead, huh?
No, I stop.
You're stopping, huh? Well, so you get $500, and you want to go ahead?
I'm going to go ahead, yes, Groucho.
You can win $5,000 if you get the big question, or you can win $1,000, or you can win $250. So you get $500, and I'll see you later, kid. All right, now, you pick a number, say the
6.
number out loud, and turn the wheel.
6, Groucho.
6. Give it a turn. Well, I was pretty close.
Lost.
Scared the life out of me. Your number was 6, it came up 7. A certain hotel in Tokyo is world famous because it was successfully designed by Frank Lloyd Wright to withstand earthquakes. For $1,000, what is the name of this famous hotel? I wish I could help you.
I wish I could help myself.
What do you say?
The Tokyo Hotel, Groucho.
No. You're guessing anyway. It's the Imperial. So I'm sorry you missed it, so you wind up with $250. Huh? That isn't too bad. Congratulations,
Thank you very
and
much.
thanks for being with us.